Fair would be at 230 Flinders Street in the city on the third weekend of the month. But seeing as we can't get into the markets and you can't come to the markets because of our isolations and the gaps that we have to keep between people, it just wouldn't be viable. So if you're interested in knowing more about the Adelaide Psychic Fair, then you can go there, Adelaide Psychic Fair, http www.facebook.com page Market to Market SA. Now you can either do just the Market to Market SA, or you can do the events page that they have there, and you'll see when the markets are coming back, hopefully very shortly. We're hoping for around June before the markets get stuck in. So hopefully that's when that one will come up. If you want to check out our page, we have http://www.facebook.com/Adelaide Psychic Fair. If you go to that page, you'll see some of the people that we have there. You can get the broadcasts. You can also see the other broadcasts that we've done already for the people who are there. Mostly this is about keeping you up to date with the stall holders and what they're doing and how they can bring their product or whatever it is that they have, whether it's a service or a product, is brought to you. Now, today we will be talking to Annette Kirkwood from Tarot Love and Light, and we're always happy to have people on board. So let's see who's doing what at the moment. We've got, oh, hello, Yvonne. Lovely to have you on board. What have we got here? What is this? This is a broadcast on the people and stall holders and readers from the Adelaide Psychic Fair, which is normally held in the city. And greetings to you, Georgia. Yep, lovely. It seems that Annette knows you because she's waving madly in the background. So on that cue, I'm going to bring up Annette now, and she can have a chat with us before we get stuck into it. Hello, Annette. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing reasonably well today. It's a nice enough day if you don't count the clouds.
Oh, golly gosh.
Yeah, the sun's out. It's just hidden by a bit of grey at the moment.
Mm. Hey, Georgie, how are you? I love you too. Hello, Obi.
Let's see what else is coming up here. Oh, I love Annette. Well, we won't hold that against you.
I'm lovable.
Social people as they are today, we get lots of people that love each other. Hi, Vicky. Lovely to have you on board today. So with all this social and cut around, and we've got to isolate ourselves and the like, how is Tarot Love and Light getting on?
Good. I like it.
It's given me time to sort of sit in the background and try and get some work done on the business and catch up with people and maybe change how the business is done and how I can advertise. So it's given me a bit of time off. Now, I don't know whether you're doing readings or not today. We seem to have one already that's got their name up. And so how has Tarot Love and Light changed? G'day, Faye. How are you, love?
Tarot Love and Light's really hasn't changed a lot at all. I'm just coming out more, which is good. I mean, it was only a matter of time before the world had to shut down. May as well be now.
Yeah, I get it's almost as if Mother Nature is telling us that this is the garbage you put out there. And now that I've got you into a position where you can't drive down the road and you can't go out, you can see the amount of pollution that you're putting out there and the amount of damage you're doing.
Exactly. I mean, what was the canal? Was that from Italy where the dolphins are swimming now? Venice. And you can see, you can see the fish. You can see the Himalayas. So it was only a matter of time before.
And the Ganges is not yellow anymore. It's actually starting to go blue and clean up.
Golly gosh.
Yeah, it's an amazing. I think it's Mother Nature's way of telling us that we do have problems and we need to look at them more seriously.
It's collective conscious as well, the co-creators that have basically made our planet.
Well, you've hit a nail here. Well, collective consciousness. I want to hear your version of collective consciousness.
Golly gosh. We'll do it fast forward. Yes, the Earth is grateful, isn't it? I can actually see the comments here these days. How cool is that? Well, basically, the collective conscious, I worked out. I've never been able to work out who my guides are. And obviously, it was a great big consciousness, wasn't it? They asked me to do a live, which I did, and I didn't want to. I wasn't really happy about it. It was not a tree. It went to 150K, then 7K shares, and then they gave me a poem to put on it, on the top of it, because you can edit a post and then it goes every which way, and that's to heal the earth, basically. I did do a second live. There was a hive mind. When we walk out or we watch TV and they go, toilet paper, you can eat that, so let's buy it all, and everyone buys it all, and there's no toilet paper to use for real purposes. That's the hive mind effect, which the collective conscious doesn't need and we're trying to get rid of. What else, Roy? Oh, there's so much here, buddy.
You see, to me, the collective consciousness is like every one of us makes up the consciousness of the earth. Now, every planet has its own consciousness. So every plant, every stone, every tree, every person, every animal makes up the collective consciousness of the earth. But the collective consciousness in general is all of those planets put together. They're the collective consciousness.
Well, that's pretty bang on. They kind of travel around the universe and they're collectors. They collect everything to seed new life in the new planets. We're kind of in isolation anyway. The Earth has been in isolation for a couple of eons now because we're such babies and such immature children. We could actually blow up the universes, not just one universe, the multi-universes. So they kind of keep us out of bounds anyway. So now they've actually not just put the whole planets in lockdown because we can't behave. And the same thing happened in Atlantis as well. They had to wipe it out there. It's either that or take the planet out to keep everybody else safe in the solar system.
Well, I'm hoping it's the former and not the latter.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we're co-creating our future. It's like Facebook. You've got timelines. So you've got a timeline here and a timeline here. So you've got the past and the present, but you want to stay right here, or past and the future, sorry. You want to stay right here where you're present and you're creating your future, where you're not sharing fear posts. And that's how they keep us under control here, because there's other forces, obviously, that people are starting to cotton on to and realise what's going on. And
yeah, Georgie, the earth is grateful.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to stop it, but you know, we're not going to.
I'm just hoping that thank you for that as well, Georgie. I'm just thankful at the moment that we can see the damage that we're doing, and hopefully that will generate a lot more ground power for everybody to sort of pull their socks up. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, how are you? Hi to you.
Hey.
And I'm not sure that the governments of the world are. Hi, Paul. Lovely to have you on board. I'm hoping to catch up with you at some point, and for a different reason. So we'll certainly catch up with you, and namaste. So are you still selling the books and the tarot cards and those?
Yep, lots of them. Pretty much anything you want. Dream catchers, crystal jewelry. I love these. I've been wearing this for about a week now. Amethyst.
Is that one of Faye's or one of yours?
That's I ordered that online. The guy in Adelaide makes them. Sorry, Faye. Golly gosh. Maybe I'll order from Faye now. Get me in trouble, Roy. Thanks for that.
Or there's what's her name? Frances Billinghurst. There's there's quite a few who make the who do jewellery work. So I don't, just don't want to pick on Faye. I mean, Faye's a lovely woman, and she deserves some attention and her name thrown out there every now and again. I'm just trying to. Oh, Christina, thank you very much for joining in. Sorry, I've got to keep up with just Anna. Thank you for joining us. The collective consciousness that you were talking about, it's amazing. Obviously, I'm not meant to ask too many questions because the questions keep slipping out.
Yeah, they do that. They're good. They're quite they're very classic.
So I'll just continue to put people's names up and you can tell us more about the collective consciousness. How's that sound?
Bloody golly, that's funny as. What would you like to know? There's so much here.
There we go. Lynn's saying fear damages everything.
Doesn't it? It's the vibration. They want to keep you locked in that so you can't get out. You can't move on. Nothing can actually scare you. We're here for a little speck. I mean, death is just an illusion. It's not real. It's just to make you feel sad. It's just move on. Next. It's all good. Really, it is. It's just us who feel sad. Why you're here.
Can you see that one from...
Yes, I'm doing readings today. That's what the people want, isn't it? If there's any serious good questions, I don't mean that your reading's not a good question.
Hi, Sharon.
I mean, basically, we're upgrading on a cellular level from light bodies.
Yeah, there's been a lot of vibrations lately.
Oh, good Lord.
A lot of upgrades. The new moon was critical.
It was a crackerjack, wasn't it?
Aye.
Oh, gosh. It's huge. But you find your diet's going to change. You won't be able to eat as much meat. I mean, I don't eat meat anymore, but, because it makes you feel heavy and you want to be light so you can rise with the vibrations and not feel sick. It is a bit strange. I'm getting a bit blocked too because I've got heaps of notes here, but it's gone funny. I can't even read it properly. There's heaps there. If it's meant to come out, it will. That's the way they work.
Here we go. During this time, people are looking for guidance from tarot cards, crystals, guidance from your business. Should keep going well.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's aimed at you. It wouldn't be aimed at me.
Yeah,
Don't know me.
I've just picked your cards, Georgie, because you asked for guidance before. Straight away, it's let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out. Then your second one is creative, which is bang on for you. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. Oh, look at you. You're beautiful. You're sitting there on the rock and you've got this legion of light workers behind you. I know they say they're, what do you call you? I can't believe I can't think either, Roy. Unicorns, but they're a legion of light workers is what I get from it. Keep being you, Georgie. Don't let the other, just let it go. I know it's really hard.
Leading the pack.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a young lady here, Sharon. She says she often buys jewellery, but never really wears it a lot. I'm just drawn to a certain stones or crystals. It's good that you're drawn to the stones and the crystals, but the idea of buying the jewellery aspect and then not wearing it is you're attracted to something that you need to use and then you're not making use of it. So you're actually hurting yourself by not wearing the jewellery that you're buying. The crystals are definitely there to help in aspects of your life and your physical and your mental life. And being attracted to them means that there's aspects of those stones and their abilities that you should be taking note of. And unfortunately, it sounds like you're drawn to them, but you're not making the best use of them. So I hope that you'll pick them up and make a bit more use of them.
Let's hang around.
Do you both feel that this has also brought all of us to look at our lives in a different way? Certainly. I think after this is finished, we will be probably more cautious when we're ill. We may even walk around with face masks on when we're ill. We're In Australia, it probably won't make a huge difference in distancing because we're a country where we have our personal space is fairly wide to start with. For Americans and British and people like that, their physical, clinical body space is a lot closer. So for them, it's going to be harder. They're going to have to stand further away, and it's something that is inbred in them, that they're accustomed to talking people very close. I don't know if you want to add something to that, Annette.
I'm not wearing a face mask, Roy.
I think about it when I go out now, but
it's just
not when I'm home.
Yeah, no, look, it's just pure absolute fear. You raise your vibration, you're not going to get it. And if you do get this virus, it's not going to kill you. It really isn't. It's all about junk DNA, and I'm not really supposed to go into that because people would take that the wrong way.
I think if I've got a cold or something like that, I'm more likely to wear a mask now if I'm out, just to prevent somebody else from getting a cold.
Oh, okay.
But I'm certainly not panicking over the coronavirus. If I go shopping, I just make sure that there's a distance between me and somebody else. But outside of that, I think you're probably correct. There's a lot of fear involved in it. And the more you worry about something, the more you draw it towards yourself.
I'm getting shown the 6 o'clock news Skyhook song. Do you remember that? Can you sing it?
No, I don't know it.
Shirley, the 6 o'clock news, Skyhooks, the horror movie. It's the 6 o'clock news.
No.
That's the biggest horror movie in the universe, the 6 o'clock news, the media, those kind of beings that are on our planet causing drama.
Heard it.
Feed off of our negative energies, buggers. That's the drama.
Right. Lynn says, it took me years to realise this about fear and being held back in what I want to do with my spiritual path. So I take it at the moment that you are not bothered by the fear anymore. Otherwise, your spiritual path would still be very slow. Oh, I take it that's for you again, Annette.
Because I'm the beautiful one, Roy.
Yes, yes. I'm just here for the drone value. Creative. That's what I needed to hear.
Yeah. Georgie's photography is fantastic. Anything she does is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
First time watching you. Would love a card or guidance. You better get onto that one.
Put her photo back up. Could you please put her photo back up?
When I do this.
That's how I just tap you.
Just got to find it again.
I've got her card anyway, but I'd like to. Ooh. Okay, I'd just like to know your name. Marianne. Hello.
Marianne.
Marianne. I've got to get better eyesight, don't I, really? Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. Oh, so that's why people do bully other people. It's because they're upset within themselves. They've been hurt in their childhood. And they need to move on. And your second one is believe in yourself, because you're really grand. Seeing yourself do well, and you will. Or see yourself do well, and you will. Oh, pardon me. You've got to speak your truth too, sweets. Let out what you need to be let out. But you can say it in a positive way, not in an angry way. And just be truthful. Don't get caught up in a cat and mouse game. Just speak your mind and gently walk away. Another one. Okay. Here you go. Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice. Practice until you get it right. Ooh. Do you like dancing? Moving your vibration. I get dancing and for you to move your vibration quite strongly. And then to forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. And there's the water. So that's a cleansing. You should see the card, shouldn't you? Yeah. That's what this isolation is about. It's not so much it's an isolation. It's just a regrowing of our planet where we've got to get our act together before it is too late and they have to make plans for us, which really isn't that bad because you'll just become, again, don't worry. Of course you can, Faye. The energies are quite heavy, Roy. I've got to really shuffle those. Faye, you're a healer. Golly, golly, gosh, you have the power to help and heal others. That's probably through your jury. Look. And it's time to talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you're feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing 2 bracelets that are chakra. Kind of walk around going, magic, like Wonder Woman. Spreading my vibration all over the planet, Roy.
It does indeed. I'm just trying to put up some comments rather than, because we've got a lot of people who are asking for readings, and as much as I hate to admit it,
dislike to admit it, the H word will eat you up. It's not good.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm not a fan of doing a lot of readings. I've got something coming up next week where we've got a group of readers coming on board for like 20 minutes just to do quick readings. Cool. But for me, you get what you pay for, and if you're not paying for a reading, then you're getting the outside of what you need to know. And a lot of people seem to need this sort of stuff, but if you want a reading, honestly, I suggest that you sort of look in at what Annette's doing, and then if you feel comfortable, then you should contact Annette and make an appointment or something, or get one of these over the over Facebook or something like that. For me, I'm just a great believer that you get what you pay for, and if you're not paying to have somebody tell you what you need to know, then you're getting just the edge of it.
Yeah, well, that's a quick guidance. It's not an actual reading. Hi, Brian. Yeah. It's not an actual reading. It's just picking a few cards. A full reading, I obviously would channel and would go in depth, which I am doing for $50 at the moment for people. If they can't afford to pay full price, that's okay. Just $50 is fine.
Yeah, so I'll put the links into the comments for people so that they can contact you.
And there was one in here where I said in my group, pick someone as a winner. They would do a free read for them. That's shared. I didn't announce it everywhere. It was just in my group because they're a beautiful group of people. Absolutely gorgeous.
All right.
Me too. That's part of it. Once they're wet, they don't do any good anyway.
I think a lot of people are likely to change a little bit there, only when they're chronically ill and they have to go. I think that's the only time that we're going to see a change in the face masks. Outside of that, I think we're just going to learn to leave a bit of space between people. And that's probably all we're going to get out of this.
I just did a crystal course with Simon. It was brilliant.
Thank you very much, Sharon. I hope you get some benefit out of your crystals. Sorry there, Annette. I was just answering the question.
Yeah, no, Crystal Affair, he was brilliant. And he just asked the crystal what it wants to do for you. And it'll just pop in your head. They'll just communicate with you and tell you what they can do for you. And he was so right. It was awesome. What's Sin say?
She says, we do not have junk DNA. We have DNA that has been closed off, but love and light will relight our DNA and have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Look, we do have junk DNA. We've been cloned a few times in. That's an extended question. We do have dormant DNA, yeah, as far as I'm aware, for the light activations, which comes through the sun. We're on this gridded matrix. But there is a lot of junk, we call it junk DNA in the body. And the missing link, they're never going to find it.
Yeah. I think Synth wants a card as well.
Yours, Sin? Okay. She came through straight away. Oh, of course, Cynthia. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. And all your gorgeousness. And then, of course, you've got light. See the light within yourself and everyone else.
I'll see if somebody else needs a reading so that I can put those. Oh, I'm glad you're learning, Tamara. Tune in we're trying to put this on 3 times a week, but so far it's hard to get people who want to sell their product and actually want to go on and be live. It's a little bit different for them, unfortunately. So we are getting there, but it's a slow process.
We did set up the products there if you really want to have a look at them. Is that what you want?
What's this?
Products there. Holly set up dream catchers. And
what is the future destiny for the case? What case?
Oh, look, I don't do law at all. Health or law, I just stay away from.
Okay. Oh, is that what he's talking about? I had no idea what he was talking about.
I'd say so. Feels like it.
Lynn wants a bit of guidance. So while that's going on, I will put these.
It came out for you too. Lynn, true. Yes, is what you're asking about. If it's the truth, yes, it is. That only comes out when you're questioning yourself on a particular. Hey, this one wants to come out as well. Teamwork. Work with others to make this situation come about that you're having problems with. And then at the end of the day, light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Then you let it go. Okay? That's what Roy's meaning about a reading. Cards are really guidance. They help us, but it's not a full reading. That's okay. They were just here to guide.
So I find so many people out there that they want help, but having somebody on a show like this, unfortunately, I think they don't get anything. Well, I don't want to take that away from you. I mean, you're drawing cards and you're offering a quick answer to something that's coming through. But to me, that they need to spend time with somebody getting a decent reading rather than just trying to get 2 cards, because 2 cards is really not going to offer them much in the way of guidance.
Well, it does at the time, doesn't it? Angel, laughter. You need a good laugh, sweets. There you go. And thankful. Think about the people and things you need to feel grateful for. It was recently said to me to write a grateful journal every morning or every night.
I think that's good for anybody.
Oh, it works. 5 things, or even just one you can work out that you're actually grateful for. And a beautiful lady said to me, if you're grateful for your bed, Annette, just write, I'm grateful for my bed. So that's how I started it. And it worked rather well. Hi, Diane. How are you? Oh, that one bent when I put it in there. Okay. Oh, again, very soon. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're asking will happen soon in a happy way. All right, Diane? And then you need a good laugh. Golly gosh, giggle ones. That's it. Cool.
Hi, Mel.
Hey.
Mel's first time.
We don't do full readings on Roy's show because that's not how he rolls, but we do pull cards. Is that good, Roy?
Yeah, give him a couple of cards. We've got like 400 people that are trying to get a card. So
you'll be all right. Creative. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. There's that same one that G had. Oh, Brian. I think Brian wanted a card too. I quite like Brian. I met him at the fair in the city, Flinders Street. You are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. That was the other lass. I think her name was Mel. There you go. Oh, did you see that orb? I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it just went ching, chong.
Well, I was watching other comments.
I'm going to make you work today, Roy. It's been a while since I've been on.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lynn. It's always better to have an in-depth reading rather than just a quick shot in the dark.
God, they're gorgeous.
And Tamara says she's had a reading with Annette and she is amazing.
Thank you, Tamara. We did have a good reading.
Must have been a quick reading.
Bloody golly gosh, it was not.
Gotcha.
For your review, about Roy.
What's this?
There we go. What is it?
I have no idea what this.
Salt of the Newt or tomorrow, and only one question for the military reaction of Tavo. I don't understand. Blessed be.
Sorry, but
don't understand. Just blessed be.
It's much appreciated. Now this is amazing. I love this. You got Paul Anthony Caperna, who is himself a man of reading, and he wants a card.
Oh, because he's curious. You're curious, Paul.
He's curious to see how good you are.
Oh, look. I went on Paul's show and harassed him too. It was fun. Start a project related to something you're curious about. He's trying to get me to go live with him too, aren't you, Paul? And I did say yes. I said I'd go live with Paul first, and here I am with you. Oh, Paul, you got the light, sweets. See the light within yourself and everyone else, which you do. It's going to be all right. Just breathe. And the rest I'll tell you on different time. Finish what you've started. Ooh.
Do you do in-person or phone readings?
Zoom. You've started something important and now it's time to complete it. Paul, you can finish it. Namaste, my friend. Yes, no, I do Zoom. I just send you a link and go to your phone or to the computer. It's all good.
If you're doing phone readings in Zoom, how much does a card?
Hey?
How much does a card? That's brilliant English, isn't it? How much does it cost?
Beautiful.
To do a Zoom reading?
That's bloody funny. Golly gosh, I mean, $50 if people can't afford it. $50 is fine.
How can they pay?
PayPal or through my bank. Pardon me.
Depends. So you will send them an invoice or do they prepay?
Yeah, just a link. Yeah, prepay, because I won't do it unless you've paid for it first. I've been bitten a couple of times and I don't like that.
Well, let's do one for New Zealand.
Your knee, Sarah. What's an anti-inflammatory food that would be healthy for you to look into, sweetheart? Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Oh, look, they're speaking again. Anything, the people around you, don't get involved in it, Sarah. It's just not for you to get involved in it. Don't worry about them and just let it pass over. Best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. So we're just going to stick together, hey, with your friends. You don't get involved in the other ones. It's not going to work out well. Because everyone's really bored and they will gossip or just because they're bored, something to do. You just want to stay away from that, sweets. All right.
Mary Ann, you want details on a crystal course?
Yes.
There's quite a few of us out there that do crystals, and in most cases, I don't know about Annette. I do a small course on just a small group of crystals, and basically all it is we do a one-on-one chat, which is $30, and we'll run over the best crystals for you, depending on your circumstances, and give you the main crystals that are the general ones, what the amethyst does, what obsidian does, what clear quartz, rose quartz, that sort of thing. It normally takes around about an hour. If you want to know more than that, then it's best that you probably look around to people like Andy Bailey, who does crystals. And for the life of me, I can never remember his business name.
There's another guy who I've just completed a course with, and with my dyslexia, he actually spoke my language, besides the gorgeous Roy. Simon Fuchs, A Crystal Affair. He was absolutely brilliant, absolutely extraordinary. I really recommend him. He helped me greatly. I recommended him on his website too. It was just grand.
Something like this.
Hey, Leah.
Simon's course was amazing. Awesome. Yep. Lovely. Unfortunately, I can't see half of these people until I put them up. Yeah, foreign DNA, but not junk. Just giggles. Wonderful. Hopefully we will buy Australian made and get our country back to where it was with the help of our people. Yeah, I'd like to see that. And I think we need to maybe not rely so much on overseas and start bringing some of the workforce here back into Australian products. Can you show any books, any cards or anything else you have to sell, please?
I will in a second. With the other one, getting our country back, it's not so much our country, it's the borders need to be stopped. It's that's a pun in itself. It's the world, it's the planet, which fits into a solar system which we all run together. It's the governments of the world and people in control that separate and divide, and therefore they conquer. That is the problem. Everyone, which we're all going to learn now in isolation anyway. It's not just about, it's a little bit higher level to think and concentrate on. Yeah, you buy local, you shop local, that's fantastic, but they've made it so it's cheaper to buy overseas. So the people do that because didn't know any better. But people will come to the knowing that that's not how it's to be in the future. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it always makes sense to me.
Good. They're getting what they need right now.
There you go. Sarah wants some guidance.
Didn't we do, Sarah?
Did we? All right, we'll move on.
We did.
Oh, that's the tag. I just tagged that a while ago.
I've got a group too that I generally, when I'm in a good space or spirit says, hey, put up a card. Hello. I put up a card in my group. Generally Monday to Friday. Sometimes I'll do a spot on the weekend. It depends when I'm guided to do it. I'll just do it. It's never at a regular time. Tarot Love and Light group. Of course I would, Leah. Hang on, hun. Where'd that come from? Ah, okay. Leah. Oh, Leah, happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. Golly gosh. I like that. And just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Hang on. There's another one. I said to pull that one. Try something new. You'll only know that here's the dyslexia again. You'll only know that you can do something if you try, and you can do it. And you'll probably be surprised.
Teresa wants a card.
I need about 15 decks. That's why Tracy has all those decks against. I have to do Ovi's trick. Storing energy. Get out. Okay, that one just plays. Yeah. What was the other lady's name?
Teresa.
Okay. Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. You'll know in the morning when you wake up, you'll have a better idea of what to do. Relax until then. See, that's the problem as well. Like I find it myself. We hold on to everybody else's energy. We're so entwined with everybody. So if someone's irritated over there, we're irritated. If someone's happy over there, we're happy. If someone's whatever over there, it just, the matrix and the lines were all connected, and we have to keep cleaning. It's like beer lines when you pull in the keg. You've got to, in younger days, you've got to clear those lines, or the keg won't run. You cannot pour a beer if you don't clear the energy lines. Does that make sense?
I like Mel. Sometimes a quick shot in the dark is what someone needs. Yeah, I'll agree with that, Mel. Yeah, never a problem. I just think that it's like a man shooting wheat at a barn. If you've got a chance of being hit, but it's not much of a wound. Well, what have we got here? Love the way you both work together. Very uplifting and helpful.
Thank you.
Oh, if you only knew.
And look, half the time Roy ignores me and I ignore him, but then we just come together really well.
Oh, God, we're terrible together.
Hey.
We take so much fun out of each other. It's not fun. I don't know what that is.
No, it's a chicken. No, it's a rooster, Roy.
Samji, can you help? I don't know what you want help with, so I'm going to say probably, but we don't know what it is.
They might need
what else have we got? $20, whatever
I know,
that
it's
is.
one of those, Roy. Golly gosh. You could buy some eggs with that $20. You could fry them too. And then you could have a
I
good
don't know. It looks like it's in Arabic or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of those, Roy. That's
Oh,
admin on the back to go, sorry, you might have to go to the market and buy some eggs.
we've got a troll, have we?
Yeah, I don't
I had
mind.
one the other day. They were there. So funny. Janice says hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Annette. How are you today?
Hi.
Susan says.
Hello.
Are you actually watching this, or am I just doing all the work?
No, I'm watching. When you remind me to watch, I come back. Like I get distracted quite easily.
Here we go. What's this? I'm working on my spiritual work and hoping to really get out there and help others.
Oh, good.
Big time. If so, excited by that. Well, look, honestly, Lynn, if you're interested in getting into the spiritual aspect and you've got something you want to put forward, then you can certainly contact me and we can run something on here, or we can get you into the markets. And at that very moment, I'm going to bust in and see if I can find what I'm looking for.
Did Brian get a card though?
Brian, what?
Yeah, you talk. I'm going to just do Brian.
I thought you did one for Brian.
Did I?
Well, I don't know. You're telling this story.
I don't know.
Neither do I. How are you today? Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, we just lost Annette. She's dropped out. This is what happens when you... I've got to figure out how to get this up there now and go full bore. It's not letting me. There we go. Oh, dear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the phone and see if she'll actually talk to us. Maybe she's realised. There she goes. And she's dropped out again. Oh, my goodness. We have so much fun doing lives. It's absolutely... Yeah, as I said, Lynn, if you're interested, give me a call or something and we'll certainly try and help you out. And I'm sure there's others out there that will. I wish I had a card for you, Joanne, but we'll wait for Annette to come back and she might want to give you a card then. Yeah, we'll look for anti-inflammatories, Sarah. It's always fun. I love live broadcasts. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. We live in the hope that, let's see if we can get her up. There we go. Oh, finally, you're back again.
Hello. I don't know which one I'm on. I've got to click one off because I'm on repeat.
Yeah, we'll turn one of them off because you're doubling up. Now, here's a woman that's technologically advanced. I can tell you that right now. Mystic Journey, that's the one, Leah. Thank you very much. The person who was looking for crystals and crystal courses. Mystic Journey is the one that you want to tap into. He does brilliant work with crystals and can tell you more about it than I can ever tell you. Yeah, we got another. See, Simon's got a course. So you're picking up plenty of information here. Oh, what? You're back. Are you going to stay this time, or are you going to just drop out when you feel like it?
I'm going to stay. Golly gosh. Oh, yeah. How you going?
Now, I've got to go back because there's a young woman from overseas who wanted the card.
Okay.
Here we go. I like to help those that are overseas because they don't drop in very often.
Hello.
Joanne Lou Gravel. I'm
Hello.
presuming it's Gravel.
Yeah. Oh, she's straight on from Canada. Okay, it's definitely a yes for what you're thinking about. The answer to your question is a strong yes. When that comes through, it's always a yes. because it's spirit that puts the cards out when they show me which one. And exercise, obviously. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness, which will increase the chi. Sorry.
Yeah, we need a bit of ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
God. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Come on, you got another one.
All right, bloody golly. Here we go. Okay, hang about. I've got everyone's energy. Off you go. That works, Obi.
I'm going to Leah, I'm going to go over the top. I'm not going to bring yours up. Sorry.
Creative. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways, Susan. Don't let others talk you into doing something you know is wrong. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Trust your belly feelings because they're always going to tell you the truth. Did I show you both? You know, if we followed our instincts, I've heard turmeric is a good anti-inflammatory too. That was the lady, I felt her knee. There was something going on with that. But yeah, no, look, if we follow our instincts, we can't get into trouble.
Hi, Trace.
Feel good to begin with. Hello, is that Tracy Fredericks? I missed it. Hello, Tracy.
Victoria, well, we can pick your card. It won't be any good, but we can pick your card.
Shut up, it will so. Hey, there we go. That's true too. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Now, I know, Victoria. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Bloody hell, it's gone. Golly gosh, I mean.
Yeah, we'll get banned here any minute. You know, where you keep going.
That's a little bit funny, Roy, isn't it, Tracy?
No, I've been banned before.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can't always get banned. Don't worry about it. Oh, far out.
Yeah, look, I said something I shouldn't have said, and then somebody else said something they shouldn't have said.
Yeah,
well, I knew it. We were off Facebook.
For that. I apologise for that.
I don't know that we. I don't think it was on yours.
All right, hang about.
Hang on, Des Thomas says he wants a card.
All right, we'll get there. Hang about. The young lass, I think you said to her to come on. She could contact you. Rose quartz is really going to help your heart. I just keep getting that rather strongly. I just want to throw that out there for you. The one that you just put on there, Lynn Palmer.
Yep.
Is that your name?
Lynn Palmer. This one.
Yeah. And Tracy wants a card. I'll pick you a card, Tracy.
What's the number you need to ring?
Yeah.
I'll give you more. Well, is that for Annette or for me?
No, that's for you.
I put my number up.
Yeah, that's for you. But Lynn, rose quartz, that's a stone that I'm getting that you're going to hang about.
Tracy, you got like 500 cards.
Did you
what
bloody
do you want a card for?
Got a channel, Roy. Now, yes, a cluster. Hello, Marzipan. A cluster, Lynn, with the rose quartz will really help your heart, and everything that you've gone through is actually bringing you to where you're meant to be and now, which is a good thing. All right, that's really strong. I have to let that out.
Was that was that English or Panama? That
was Annette. Okay,
no,
Tracy,
you said you were going to channel, so I figured it was either English or the Panama Canal.
I don't know what you're talking about, or if I'm going to laugh or not. I don't have a clue. Tracy,
you said you wanted to channel, and I said, well, the English channel or the Panama channel.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, channel from, yeah, I
what
get
else
it.
Is it. Had to pop up. Back soon. Okay. Bye.
Tracy.
Come back later.
Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else, which you do.
Oh, sweetheart. Thanks, Justin.
We just talk our own talk and love.
Yeah, he's another troll. It's all right.
Tracy, the answer that you're seeking is love. You have just call me later on.
Oh, there's a desperate one.
Who? Hello, Marzipan. How art thou?
We're trying to get through some of these.
Makeup. Hey?
Do you have any answer to the coronavirus question? Not really. I'm waiting for the scientists to tell me how it works.
Roy wouldn't let me say what I wanted to say on that anyway. He would say, Annette, that's enough now. So we'll be thankful.
Yeah, I love you too, Carolyn, and thanks for the money. I appreciated that. We got it this morning.
Where's mine?
See, that's to me, not to you. All right?
That's me. It's me.
No, that's me.
That's
she
me.
wrote that on my envelope this morning.
Oh, really, sweetie?
Yeah. I even get a lovely one occasionally.
Pardon?
Oh, look.
What?
You see that? We've got another troll.
I'm playing with the cards. Look, the trolls are coming out to play.
Yeah.
I even missed their comments. They'll be all right.
Oh, that's why you want another card. Tracy wants a card because she doesn't read for herself.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all right, Tracy. We have this kind of relationship where you can ring me up and I can just read for you on the phone. Hey, it's all good. Because I do the same to Tracy. Her cards are off the charts. I love the way she reads.
You're right there, Deborah. Rose quartz is for self-love. It's also for heart healing. It's also used for children who are going through stress, like exams and the like. You'll often find that rose quartz will help to settle the emotions. Now let's see what this one is. Is currently quarrelling due to the coronavirus and hepatitis. She has 12 cats. She's unable to feed them. Do I come over and help her feed the cats or have sex with her and then the cats? Well, Aaron, I tell you what, you might be lucky enough for the 87-year-old, but it's going to be a bugger trying to get the cats, mate. So I dropped that right on its head. Don't you love these people? Oh, hang on. You're down the bottom there. I didn't bring you up. You can stay down there. I'm doing all the work up here, you know. You keep dropping out and going away.
How'd you go with the cats, Roy? Did you like those cats? Oh, my God.
He's just, he's a guy that's just looking for a lot of pussy.
Holy, 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 golly gosh.
Oh, God. Yeah, hey, listen, give me your number, Dustin. No worries, mate. I'll fix you up.
You can't read the comments where you put them up. Your head's a bit shiny there, hey?
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's making him horny, so it must be working.
Oh, centering myself.
Why would you want to center yourself with a troll like that?
No, bloody golly gosh. Do you know, trolls are actually not that bad. People say that they hang out under bridges, but they really don't. Trolls are quite cool. You know, you got good and bad, positive and negative and everything. Really,
Look, I think it's brilliant that you can get trolls on because it makes everybody laugh at their rude and stupid comments. And if you can't have a bit of a laugh with them, you know, you might as well give it up as a bad joke.
We need someone in the background to bloody remove it. Hey, mate, yeah, cool.
There you go. Carolyn wants a card.
Jeez, I love these cards. They're so grand. Mum's straight on. No, hang on. Mum would have to be different, wouldn't you? Okay, happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen too for you, Mark. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Why not me? I'm only joking. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Ha! I thought you were gone there, Roy. You there?
Yeah, I'm just down the corner. I'm trying to read all these troll comments so that I can put the good ones up.
Holy golly gosh, I need another deck of cards. These are just about had it. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, look, Spirit just spoke to me. Gave me a card. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. Isn't that gorgeous? And me being the elemental, check out what's sitting on the unicorn. My wings and the horse. My little friend. Hang on to that side. Very cool.
Yeah, Rita, we can give you a card.
Hey, Rita. There you go, sweetie. It came straight back up again. Oh, you're getting love from your parents. You're missing your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can, sweetie. Okay. And share. When you share, everyone feels happy. You're really doing a good job, by the way. I'm getting that strongly to tell you. You're doing a grand job. Keep going. You right there, Roy? What's this?
Yeah, no, I was just reading the comments from Justin. I think he's He's a very lonely boy. He's
They get
in
paid
dire
for
need
that.
of some help and some friends so that he can get on with his life. Unfortunately, he's going through a bit of a bad time, I'd say.
Maybe, but they get paid for it. Every time you interact with a troll, they get paid for their comments. It's a company.
Yeah.
Really, it's true.
Yeah.
It was the same one who was selling the couch. They're a little bit funny, aren't they? Look, they get paid for it. Focus, you two. I get told focus all the time. I think that's just ridiculous. How are you supposed to focus when your mates of the collective? It's just, and then your mates of this. Your mates
Carolyn, look, we are focused, but the problem is that people like Justin make it difficult to hold a long-term conversation on a particular subject because it takes us away from where we want to be. But look, Justin's it's just a guy that's getting paid to be well and truly
annoying.
He's doing a good job. Annoying, I guess, would be the best word for it.
He's just an irritation. He's got you well, hasn't he? Let go. Let it go. Let it go.
I'll go back afterwards and I'll just delete the comments. So it's all fun to me.
You can delete him once and block him, and everything else will go, including the
until the next person comes on for the next show. You see. No, we got. You got any books in that? They were asking for books before. You got any other products there, or what's going on with it?
Well, I've got a bookcase here, there, over there, over there. I've got books galore, every which way you could look. Some of them are from, what's that place you used to go to, Mum? Pages, Cosmic Pages. I've got books like you wouldn't believe on every subject, controversial or not.
Well, we're still waiting to see some of these books so that people have an idea of the types of books that you're selling.
Oh my gosh, I'd have to get up.
What sort of books are you selling?
Well, spiritual books generally. How to connect with your psychic senses, chakras, consciousness, crystals. It'd be pretty hard to get a crystal book from me, though. I kind of keep those. The major thing I do is I like to return crystals to people. I have a lot. And when I sense their vibration or the crystal says, hello, that's my friend, and they were with me in Atlantean days or wherever, then they're able to get a crystal from me or return to them for what I paid for it. There's no making money there on selling crystal beings. They're just returned. But the jury said, what do you want to see? Is that the way to go? Hang on. Look, there's a heap of jewelry over there. Look, there we go. How's that, Holly? This is what the beautiful Holly did for me, my 15-year-old daughter. Look, I'll even, if I get up, then I can't. We'll give it a go, Roy. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Give it a go.
Give it a go. Here, come over here. And take my coffee too. See? Oh, bloody golly. Oh, then we should set this up better, hey? There's an array of bracelets. This one's jade. Can you see it, Roy?
I can see a pile of bracelets, but you can't tell which one's what.
Some pendants. It'd have to be done better than that. There's a heap of necklaces. I'm just stuck. I recommend the dream catchers. If you're in Australia, I can post it out to you. If you're not, I can't. That's, yeah. If you want a reading, I'm doing them for $50. Yeah. If you can afford the full price, that's great. If you can't, 50 is fine. For a full reading, not just a guidance on the show. How's that, Roy?
But Des here, that's he'd like a card.
D.
He's a bit stressed and suffering from. Is it D or Des?
That's D.
Oh, good Lord! It must be a good computer I'm looking at because my screen's small. It looks like Des. But sorry about that, D. Yeah, life's like that. So long as you're not called late for tea.
Rattle, rattle. All right, D. Believe in yourself. You're doing well, and you will. Okay. And then the grandparent. Are you missing a grandparent in spirit? Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, okay. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. That bond can never be broken. Keep talking, they can hear you. All right. teamwork. Work with others to make the situation come about. Might mean that you have to develop yourself so you can contact, because I'm getting itchy ears and itchy shoulders and taps where I think you're in contact with the spirit realms anyway. And that will make you anxious as well. Hang on, they're talking, Roy. Yeah, see, look, that will make you anxious. You're tapped in, you're fractured, you're every which way. You're to the left, you're to the right, you're forward. You've got to bring these pieces, your soul fragments, back into your being, as in now, so your anxiety levels will drop, which is a part of letting go of everything. And yeah, they're just showing me a vase that's just been smashed every which way, and it's got to be put back together again. And yeah, the anxiety. So breathing, having some baths, if you can, if you've got a bath, salt baths, and consciously just taking those. So breathing in on 4 count. So how do you bloody do that, Roy? So count to 4 and let it out. Count to 4 and just do that 3 times, 5 times a day. Or
normally, when you're doing those
stressed.
breathings, you do an in count for 4. You hold for 4. You breathe out for 4. You hold for 4, then you breathe in for 4.
Right, do that because that's going to help you greatly, getting hold of your breath and grounding. Wiggle your toes and just shoot your roots, your feet, your energy straight into the universe, straight down to the middle, bang, and hold it there. Yeah. And contact me if you need to, or anybody else that you're drawn to. All right? Much love.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty much come to the end of it, and
that's a good idea, Tracy.
That's it for today, and we'll leave the trolls to go underneath their bridge and find a place to hide themselves away from the fairies.
The fairies are good, and so are not all trolls are bad.
I say namaste, everybody. Thank you very much for joining Adelaide Psychic Fair live today. Thank you, Annette, for your time. I'll catch up with you in a minute if you don't mind.
Cool.
I'll just stick you back into the lobby and we'll take it from there when I can figure out how to do that. There we are. Boom, boom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us today. Join us again. Keep an eye on the page and you'll see when we're coming on next. Hopefully we'll have another one from Monday and you can join us then. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Namaste.